And love, this is Yari, and this video is about the sun in Sagittarius. So with the sun in Sagittarius, this is bringing expansion into your life. This is bringing that compensation that we were all looking for when we were all taking that test when the sun was in Scorpio. When the sun was in Scorpio, everybody had to shine light on things that were disturbing them, things that were dark, things that were dealing with their past lessons. Okay, so dealing with that now, because you were going through that lesson and because we have learned our lesson, now we get to go on like a field trip. Now we get to deal with the compensation. Now we get to go somewhere. So let's just say we've graduated from our pain. Now that we've graduated from our pain, we want to take a vacation. We want to go somewhere new. We want to expand our horizons, all right, our perspective. We want to see things differently because we were in a dark place for a while. Scorpio being a fixed sign, we were very obsessed. We were very possessive with what we did have, and we were stuck on situations with fixed feelings on things. Now we get to move those things around and loosen up a little bit in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is giving us broadening, I'll say, our perspective, and it's giving us a new way of seeing things in foresight and for our future. So this is going to be dealing with our planning, how we plan ahead, how we take care of our research, what we need for this trip ahead. Okay, because there are going to be tools needed. So we're shining light on our map. We're shining light on our journeys. We're shining light on our teachers, people that have come into our life, people that will be coming into your life to bring you new information. And all of our confidence is going to be attached to a journey, attached to a travel. Something that we have to travel and cover a bunch of ground to get to. So mentally, physically, and spiritually, we are all going to be graduating, and we are all going to have to grow in another way. We're going to have to become bigger and fit a different size now. Scorpio narrowed things down. Scorpio trimmed the fat. Okay. Now Sagittarius is going to make bigger what is left, okay, and help you with the value of those things. And you have to go somewhere to get it, all right, or someone is going to come to you. So this is dealing with some type of traveler coming into your life, some type of teacher, a preacher, spiritual person who has a lot of different philosophies on things, a nomad for information that has come into your life. Or this could be very well be you, especially if you are a sun sign Sagittarius, who tend to be the teachers, the philosophers, the ones who bring on the knowledge and the information that we learn from, because they've been so many places and because they travel so far and wide for the information. They have so much to bring back for us. With this Jupiter in Sagittarius as well, now this is our abundance and our bliss, but we all still have to cover this ground to get to it. All right. So dealing with this, we have to also shine light on things, past journeys, past things that we have gone through, past travels. Okay, whether it be school, whether it be a pregnancy, whether some of us have been to jail. However, these are journeys in our life that we have to reflect on and help us for the next journey, for the next level, for things to get better. This is where we get our compensation. This is where we find our prize. So all month we're going to be saying, where is this prize? Where is my pay, you know, for the things that I've endured and the things that I went through, especially for finding my disturbance, finding my way through that darkness of Scorpio. And so now we want to expand on what we do have left, especially now with that Venus direct. We have our money, we have our love. We want to spend the money and the things we have in the agreements that we've made. We want to move forward now. Right? Mercury is going to be retrograding here, even though the sun is here. So we have our flashlight, but our thoughts and our communication and everything else is going to be going backwards because we have to plan ahead. There's something that we have to go back and get with our thoughts, communication, ideas, a conversation that we may have to have, and all of those things. And so with that Mercury retrograding, we want to use our flashlight as well. When we're looking back, we need to see and shine light on those things. What is this? Who is that? We need to reflect on different things as well. With this is going to bring us our confidence. This is going to give us our power. We're going to come out of this transit very powerful, you know, and with a lot of plans, very powerful with a lot of goals, very powerful with now moving forward with everything that we need and with our tools, because when Mercury goes back direct, it's going to be when the sun is going to be coming to a close in Sagittarius, but then we're going to have our resources for Capricorn. Okay, so use this time to definitely be the best you. Be a teacher, be a student, take in information, and make sure that we are doing our research. Make sure that we're taking care of all of our details. Make sure that we are making sure everything is in place. Failure to do this will abort your mission. Failure to do this will compromise your plans. Okay, failure to do this will have you having missed opportunities, missed compensation. It will also have you missing out on advancement. Okay, because this is what Sagittarius brings. So when the sun is here, this is showing you this is what you need to be doing. This is who you need to be talking to. This is where you may need to go. So trips that you may need to take, mental trips that you may need to take, spiritual trips that you may need to take. Okay, this is a time for elevation. So we're getting bigger. We're growing. We're not the same. We're born. Okay, we have our arms, our legs, our feet. We're trying to learn how to walk now. We want to be able to utilize these resources, like I said, in Capricorn. So we want to make sure that we're using this light and using this time effectively for everything that we need to get the results that we want. Peace and love and all hail to all the Sagittariuses, and check out my birthday specials.